welcome to my Chelsea versus Crystal Palace match review, reaction, whatever you want to call it. We did draw 0-0 at home to Crystal Palace in the opening game of the season, and in truth we were quite lucky, because had it not been for Eze's goal being disallowed, which by the letter of the law is correct, but that law, if you honestly could have quoted that in full before the game, well played, because I ain't got a bloody clue. Oh, honestly, we were rubbish. It was such a boring game. I honestly think it was one of the most boring bloody games I've ever watched in my life, considering we had so much hype coming into this season and we were so excited after the Club World Cup, new signings, you know, all this confidence. The big thing we struggled with last year were teams that defend and play exactly like Crystal Palace, and we just weren't able to break them down. And it genuinely seems like that's going to be another problem this year. Like my hair, it's just a constant fucking problem that just doesn't seem to be able to be fixed. It doesn't matter how much money you throw at it, my hair's still shit. And it doesn't seem to matter what we do. Our biggest problem, these teams that we can't break them down. I'm not disrespecting Palace. The game plan was perfect. It worked. And I think it will be exactly how many teams play this season against us. You can't blame them. So yeah, fantastic. Really chuffed. Really happy. I thought all the players that I love and think are brilliant, the Caicedos, the Enzos, the Cucureas, Palmer was non-existent. They had about 5-6 men around him. But no one sort of did anything. I mean, I watched it with my little sister. She said Jamie Gittins looked half promising in the first half, but he was about it. Neto, great work rate, but didn't do bugger all else. Esteval, when he came on, was great. How on earth did he miss that chance? And then Santos as well. How on earth did they miss that chance? Pedro was not even involved in the game. Palmer barely involved in the game. Caicedo had a terrible game in my opinion. Well, terrible is probably an exaggeration, but not a particularly good game. Enzo wasn't very good at all. Cucurella, I don't think, was very good. Sanchez was just Sanchez. It was just like, oh, here we go. Sanchez of last season. I mean, frustrating. But I think it's first game of the season. Let's not be too dramatic. Things can change very quickly. We could go to West Ham, beat them 4-0, and everything looks great. We've got 4 points. We haven't lost. We haven't conceded a goal, and everything looks great. It is frustrating. It is a concern, especially considering it was one of our big problems from last season that we felt like we were addressing. The centre-back's a big issue. I thought Josh Akupon played fantastically. I don't think Chalobah had a bad game as well. Reece James was okay, just really dull, really. Dull as dishwater. One of the worst games I've ever watched, and a bloody frustrating start to the frigging season. One that we're very much looking forward to, and now I'm just saying, end it now. End it now. Get it over. Bring me back that World Cup that no one likes. But yeah, that's my match reaction. If I had to give a man of the match out, Josh Akupon can have it. You know, we looked like we didn't have a clue what we were going to do. No one knew where to go. It was just get it out onto the wing, cross it in, and let's hope. And realistically, we were living on a prayer. And unfortunately, that prayer was not a prayer. It was a eulogy. I don't know. We were crap.